Hello, my fellow pod pilots of New Eden. Eddie Rio here, and I've recently joined Faction Warfare. I'm fighting for Minmatar so that I could have a little bit of fun in some sort of cheap ships and sort of, build up my confidence with those cheap ships and sort of get a little bit better at the game. And Faction Warfare is a really good place to do that in. Now, I've kind of got a bit sidetracked because I remember something that I used to do with a group of people over in Curse using the Arty Thrasher. And so let's have a little look at this fit here. So this is to sit on gates and to try and insta-pop little frigs that come in. Sometimes it takes one shot, sometimes it takes a couple to kill them, sometimes it might take more, but it shocks them because they don't expect to get caught on the gate just trying to warp away. And the reason for that is because we have 3 small targeting system subcontrollers in the rigs and 2 sensor booster 2s with the scan resolution script, which ups it to, if we just undock quickly, I've minimized that, so let's just undock and have a little look at what the scan resolution is, because it's massively high basically once you've got these 2 running, and you can lock frigates. There we go, so we're at 2011, and I think we can overheat these as well. Not that you need to, because it does catch frigates, but you can overheat them, and there we go, it goes up to 2234, which is pretty impressive. And let's dock up, so you can see it's also got 2 gyro stabilizers and the 720s on top, which are just gonna instantly fire. The idea is that you sit on a gate at 0, and if we look at the information of these ones, the attribute, with that fitted, the optimal range is just over 11 kilometers, which most things sort of uncloak between 13-16 kilometers, so it's got that perfect range to just instantly apply a hell of a lot of damage. And it shocks people because they don't expect to get locked by one Thrasher just sat there. Maybe if there's something sort of remote sensor boosting it, they worry a little bit and they might try and burn back to gate, but they'll click to warp off, and instead of warping off, you click it as quick as you can, and bang, you get some pretty interesting and fun results. Obviously, I used to do this over in Curse, like I said, with a group, and we'd have a group of about, I don't know, 6 to 10 of us doing this in this setup, and I think I remember taking out Cinnaballs, cruisers, and I think we even took out a battle cruiser once, just sort of instantly, bang, couple shots maybe, and he's dead. So I'm going to show you a few clips of the fun that I've been having in this ship, and I urge you to go out and try it. It's going to annoy a lot of people if there's a lot of people sat on gates with these insta-locking ships, but it's pretty good fun. It's really good against sort of slices and things like that don't have a fit, or don't have an armor or a shield buffer tank. And even if, because you're shooting so quickly, most people don't even get time to put their damage control on or activate modules, so it just does a hell of a lot of damage really quickly. Anyway, let's see a few clips. So here we go. This is what it's all about, just waiting at the side of the gate. You have no idea what's going to come through. If it's something too big, obviously you can jump through and warp off. Slicer, there it is. Locked it. One shot. Oh, he's shitting himself. Here we go, second shot, dead. And the pod as well. Yes, look at that. See, that's just so much fun. They don't expect it to be able to lock that quickly. So let's see what else we got jumping in here. Our Tormentor, that's nothing really much there. But look at the tank that this guy has though, actually. It's quite impressive. I have to shoot him at least 4 or 5 times to get rid of him here. It's gone very laggy, I don't know why it's done that. There we go, look at that. I think he had one of the best tanks of the ships that I killed actually in this kind of little play session that I did. But you don't know what's going to come through. So I've had it before where I've accidentally shot a cruiser because I thought it was a frigate, because you just can't tell quick enough sometimes. So here we go, got an Inquisitor. Also with a big tank there as well. Gotta remember to overheat your artillery so that they fire quicker as you're doing this. There we go, and missed that other little frig there that came in as well. It was a great gate to sit on as well, the Cormonan and Huola gate, because obviously there's a lot of frig traffic that happens there. Catalyst here, so another destroyer. Start moving away from him here to try and get a bit of range, because obviously he's kind of banging back to the gate, but just about make it, and his explosion flies through the gate there. That looks cool. And didn't get the pod there. The pod managed to warp off. But people really don't expect this when they just see a lone Thrasher sat on the gate. So a hook bill. No, surely you can't get a hook bill, Eddie. Well, let's give it a go. Look. I think I've got a fusion fitted here as well, because I realised I was sort of shooting more armor tanked stuff. So I decided to swap over to fusion. Not the best thing for the hook bill, but oh, look at that. He must be on 1% there. And he started aggressing me, and there he goes. Just great fun. Just sort of, it's horrible as well. I can imagine if I was the person who just got shot, I'd be pretty pissed off at this kind of tactic. But, you know, this fit only costs about 10 mil all in all, just over maybe. And you could kind of make that a bit cheaper as well. You don't really need a Tech 2 point. Crucifier there, down to 1%. One more shot, bosh, dead. You can imagine they hit warp, and then all of a sudden they lose all their shields and armor, and they're just sat there pointed, not realizing what's going on until you kill them. Absolutely great bit of fun. But I think I've had my fun with this. Can I get a Merlin? Now Merlins have some pretty fat tanks. Boom, straight down into less than half hull. And there he goes. And obviously got my mate Atwa there helping me out as well, which is why he went down so quickly. Just imagine 10 of these sat on a gate and you jump in with your Vagabond, and your Vagabond dies instantly to a little gang of 10 Thrashers. You would not be happy, would you? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Go out and try it. I'm not going to fly frigs now in case I jump into some other people trying it. I'm going to step it up a little bit. But I hope you enjoyed that, and I will catch you in the next video. Till next time, fly safe.